Pablo Escobar right there. But you need to be careful. You're standing on his nuts. He might grab you.
Go on with your style. Yes, my boy. Guys, this is $1 million. One pesos. Pablo Escobar did that, isn't it?
Pablo's son. This is Roberto Escobar, Pablo's brother. They ask in the city what people want to have here.
Hola, amigo. So, guys, this is our bill. Yeah. Oh, what's going on, guys? You don't know, me no feel good for a morning. Drink up a bag of rum last night. We there at a restaurant. I look some food. So, just tune in. We have to check Pablo Escobar today, you know? See what's going on at Pablo Escobar. So, just stay tuned. We there. Yeah, and John there. John will take care of it. Yeah, man. So, we there going easy, you know? I'm out. Thank you. So guys, this is our bill. Yeah.
That's on learning.
Yeah. This is the cash. Hi, hola.
Hola. Gracias, bienvenido siempre a Jamaiquita.
Alright.
When he died, he was here. He was staying here.
So Pablo Escobar,
Last days,
this is the house that Pablo Escobar died at. And that roof there.
how he died. It's been said that the biggest mistake he made was a phone call that was traced by the police where he was talking to his son for more than 5 minutes. And I'm going to tell you, it wasn't actually my version or the family's version. This is what Juan Pablo said on an interview. Juan Pablo is Pablo's son, like 2-3 months ago. He was talking about like all day, December 2nd, 1993. From the morning time, he started to talk to his son. Pablo and his son were talking on the phone.
Right.
And Juan Pablo was hanging the phone because he was like actually taking the time and was telling Pablo, Papa, don't stay on the phone long enough to be traced. So Juan Pablo was hanging the phone every time. Till the time he got tired of doing it. When Pablo made sure that he stayed long enough in that phone call that actually lasted for 7 minutes, is when he actually said bye to his son. So he made sure that the police found out where he was. So he did it on purpose. He wanted to be found. On that day, he was tired of all the things that have been happening, and he said, like, I'm going to put an end to this. Like, I either get killed or I kill myself. So in the movies and the TV shows, the reports, they all, and the government official version says
They say that they killed him.
The cops killed him.
But
The
in
truth
reality, he killed
is
himself.
that when the police got here, surrounded the place.
He was already
was,
dead?
No.
No?
He was trying to
He
run.
No. Check it out. He was here with only the bodyguard that was with him. In the series, in the Colombian one, they call it the Citric, El Limon. But the real nickname was I forgot.
It's okay.
Edita eso. You need to edit that. Okay. In the series they call them Citric, but the real nickname was Lemon.
Lemon.
El Limon. Álvaro El Limon. It was a nickname. Those two guys were the ones that were here. Only Pablo and his aunt and Limon. So he noticed, the bodyguard, that a lot of movement was happening around here, and you already are noticing that this neighborhood is a quiet, it's a good neighborhood. But especially 30 years ago, it was even quiet, more quiet than this. So it was really good neighborhood, and you don't see anything here. So he noticed a lot of movement. So he came out, opened the door to see what was going on, but he was armed. But he didn't come out like this, pointing a gun like this. He just opened the door. He had like the gun just like this. Look over there, and when the police saw him, shot at him. Pablo was upstairs on the second floor. When he heard the shooting, he ran to the patio and jumped to this next house roof. And when he saw that he didn't have any place to go, that's when he killed himself.
Shot himself.
I'm gonna take you to a neighborhood where he built for the poor people when he wanted to become president of Colombia. And I'm gonna show you pictures there of all the people that used to be part of the cartel, and also there is an image when he was lying down on the roof after his death. So I'm gonna like kind of show you that is not what I'm saying, but actually the pictures show that it looks more like a suicide than a really a killing.
Yo, so we got Pablo Escobar dead dog, you see me? Right, then we get the house that we dog in there. Jump off from the top floor to the roof. They go so. They must say a police kill him, but to my understanding, I only hear say him kill himself, him create suicide on himself, isn't it? So we have to go up my house and see when he did a stack of the bread and community when he build, so we don't stay tuned, isn't it?
It's another nickname. Don Berna was the next person that became so powerful here in Medellin. And Don Berna said that Pablo was killed by his brother, a sniper. They were located on the other side, on the left, on those buildings over there. And when the cops found out where he was, his enemies, there was another group called Pepes. Los Pepes came here also with the cops to kill Pablo. And what Don Berna says is that his brother, which was a sniper, was located on those buildings in front of the house on the other side.
Yeah, because
like let's say over there.
Yeah, I see that in the movie.
And the guy, when he saw Pablo on that roof, he shot at him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other version.
So
that's the last one that we believe, because I'm gonna show you pictures of Pablo lying down on the roof, and the kind of guns that were used allegedly by the cops were guns that big guns. So if you get hit by that, a bullet like that, it comes in, but
yeah,
exactly. And
but
Pablo
what I'm
was
saying, Freddy, his son is still alive, living in Colombia.
Argentina.
Oh, he's living in
So
Argentina.
remember when I was telling you that his family, there were 3 countries.
Yeah,
that
they were
giving
trying to go
political
to.
asylum.
Yeah.
So Kenya, Germany, and the last one was Argentina.
Okay.
They went to Argentina after Pablo's funeral.
Oh.
After that, they moved to Argentina, and they still live there. Who's they? His wife, Pablo's wife, Juan Pablo, and Manuela. The only person that we don't really know anything about her is Manuela, because she was so young and she actually never wanted anything to do with his father. So she has never been like on documentaries, movies, anything like that. But Juan Pablo, like I just told you, he just did like an interview to an important reporter from Mexico, and also a French TV producer. They made another show. It's called The Bad Heritage, and is where Juan Pablo is actually telling all the things that I've been telling you, like how they moved to, like, first to Africa. They didn't like it, so they come back. Then they have to deal so they have to be sent back to Colombia and all that. Actually, it was presented like 2 months ago on Discovery Channel. So if you look on internet about that, you might see it. En español, La herencia maldita. So I just translated like that, the bad heritage, but I don't know if they are going to translate it like that.
Yeah, gotcha.
This sector is the soccer stadium and all the sports units. On the left,
Oh, soccer.
soccer and all the coliseums, the basketball courts, the volleyball, all the things, the swimming pools are located on the left. So the whole thing is the sports unit. And this on the left is like the train station of El Estadio. That's how we call it, Estadio. 7th Street over there. So it's also a place just like where you were last night,
Yeah.
but for locals, right here. So from here it's all full of hotels, restaurants, bar, disco, but for local people mostly. You can come here, of course, but if at El Poblado is gonna be difficult for you to find people that speak English, here even worse.
Oh.
That's why I'm saying this is for local people. It's gonna be more like local music too.
Hola, amigo. Dad.
And the other big thing is the Federal Reserve at the beginning of the 80s started to notice that in the US, especially in the South, they were having a lack of bills. Like they print bills and within 2 months, there weren't any bills on the streets. That's when they found out that Pablo was bringing all the money to Colombia. So that's why I'm telling you, they don't really know how much money he had. When they siege the biggest farm he had, which was a zoo, Napoles farm,
Yeah.
they got there or they sieged there a big airplane, Russian cargo airplane, a military cargo airplane, so big that they couldn't, when they moved from the farm to the airport in Bogota, they couldn't land it. That's how big he was, the plane.
Yeah.
And they don't have any idea how many times the plane left with drugs and came back with money. They don't know. So imagine that.
So
Guys, we are at the neighborhood. It's just that the streets over there are really, really narrow, and I don't wanna risk this car to get like a.
So where are you gonna park?
You don't park right there.
Behind that car.
Oh, guys, we're in the neighborhood that Pablo Escobar built. So all these buildings we're looking at, it's made by Pablo Escobar.
The only place where I'm going to see the name of the neighborhood is on the back.
So we're in the neighborhood that Pablo Escobar built. Yeah.
But I'm gonna show you some pictures. Okay, por inglés. Pablo's son. This is Roberto Escobar, Pablo's brother. The one that I told you was in prison, and if you look at his face, it's because he got affected because of the bomb letter that sent to kill him. He actually still alive, and he is trying to open a museum. The pictures that you see here were taken in a museum that he used to own, but he fought with his wife. She's the one that running the place, and he's trying to open another. That is this guy right here, and that's her. And this lady is her sister, the actually owner of the shop. This guy, many of the pictures that you see over there, and many of the books, many of the histories and reports were taken by him.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a personal close friend of personal photographer and close friend of Pablo. Edgar El Chino. ¿Cuál es el apellido?
Jiménez.
Jiménez. And to this side. That's his wife, Juan Pablo and Manuela. This picture was taken after Pablo's funeral. So we don't have access to many more pictures of her. We don't know how she looks like now that she's a grown up. His wife. First Colombian that got extradited to the United States, Carlos Leder. And have you heard of Griselda Blanco? Did you see on Netflix, Griselda? That's her,
Oh, okay.
right there.
Griselda Blanco.
When he was doing politics, here at the neighborhood, another familiar picture. He was in Brazil, between Argentina, Uruguay, and Brazil. That's his mom, Pablo's mom, and Armenia. There's like a Mexican Pancho Villa.
Yeah.
This picture was taken in Disneyland with his family. These are some of the animals that he used to have at his zoo. He brought the giraffes, the elephants, the rhinos, and I don't know if you know this, but we here in Colombia we have big problem with the hippopotamus. He is the biggest herd of hippopotamus outside of Africa. We count close to 200. And some of them are running free, which is even worse. Because they are not from this ecosystem. They are very, very territorialist and very dangerous. So it's a big, big problem right now. This is Pablo's lover, the Rush reporter. That's Griselda Blanco. She looks pretty ugly. One of the ostriches. That's his aunt. You see her here because this guy is one of the guys that represented, he's an actor, represented the Mexican in the Colombian series, Pablo Padrón del Mar. This guy also is an actor. This guy is a popular, that's what you do, from Mexico, Visito Comunica. Pablo's daughter, first communion, and Nicky Jam. You know this guy? A singer and an actor later. Nicky Jam is a reggaetonero, but he became popular because he used to be here in Medellin. He's from Puerto Rico. Actually, he was born in Boston, Massachusetts, but he's from Puerto Rico. And they are good friends. They have some souvenirs, and they are the only people allowed to use Pablo's signature when you see like on the heads or the bodies. Guys, up there, you see the three most iconic pictures of Pablo's arrest. When he was young, second picture that was public, first time he was arrested for drug trafficking. The first one was when he was a smuggler in a ship. And the last one when he was at the cathedral. This one is very famous because he's laughing. When he was taken, he told me, go ahead, take it. Because I know that in less than an hour, I'm gonna be out. He was laughing. This is the thing that I wanted to show you. If you wanna...
We are in Pablo Escobar neighborhood. Taking a walk, my friend. Yeah.
Something funny, but it's good, guys.
What's up?
First,
Yeah.
why he decided to build a neighborhood. When he became a politician, we used to have the dam in the north side of the city. So there we had a lot of people living in the dam. And Pablo said, why is that many people living there in houses like this? That's what we call shacks or the slums.
Right.
In Espanol, tugurios. Actually the word is right here. This is the word for that. So actually the real or the official name of the neighborhood is Medellin without tugurios. That's what it means, Medellin without that. That's how they put the name of this neighborhood, so they could get electricity, water, and sewage. Because the government at the beginning wanted to expropriate these people, but check it out. We are located right now, right here.
That's where-
In this corner.
That's
That's
where
where
we
we are. We park, I park the car here,
Yeah.
we are here.
Okay.
But right now, all this is being built because after Pablo's death, his mom came back to the neighborhood and gave away the lots so people could keep building the house. But at the beginning, they were like this, 375. When he started politics, he started with this guy, Jairo Ortega. But at the beginning, he entered, we used to have two big political parties, the Democrats and the Republicans, or liberals and conservatives, right? And we have this guy. If you've seen the show, this is the guy that was running for presidency that was killed by Pablo Escobar. So at the beginning, they entered Pablo to this political movement. This guy and this guy, this is the Minister of Justice that Pablo killed, were friends, and they were the ones that kicked out Pablo from this political party, no the lands. So then this guy helped Pablo to form his own political party, Renovación Liberal. This is how the flyers for the Welcome Congress. By the votes that they got from these people, here is when he made it to the Congress. Right there.
So, this is where we there right now. We there right there, so. Pablo Escobar built all of this. 375. Pablo Escobar built them. See them now? So we there right there, so. Right now.
So I'm gonna show you all the people that used to be the famous cartel of Medellin. Pablo Escobar, of course, his cousin Gustavo Gaviria, his brother Roberto Escobar,
This is Pablo brother.
yes, Roberto, the three Ochoa brothers,
These are what?
the three Ochoa brothers,
Oh.
the Mexican,
Mexican.
Carlos Leder,
Say it again.
Carlos Leder y Griselda Blanco. Oh, esta.
You see this picture down there?
That's Griselda. Griselda Blanco. All the people is the famous cartel of Medellin. Then we have the hitmen, the killers. all of them. If you watch the Colombian series, we have El Chili, one of the bodyguards. Look, this guy.
So his picture was on the wall first, but they
I want
changed
to
it.
show you how they've been changing the mural. The first one was, of course, white, like that. Then the second one, the third one, and we have another one that was before this one that we have one now. Another thing that I want to show you guys. This is the price that the Colombian government and United States government put for Pablo's head. At the beginning, 1 billion Colombia pesos, 1 millones. Second reward, 2.700 Colombian money. Third reward, 5.000 millones. The last one, United States money, 10 million. This for the person that United States government has paid or has offered more money.
Yeah.
Chapo Guzman on the 2000s, 5 million. Osama Bin Laden, beginning of the 2000s, 5 million. Pablo Escobar, 1993, 10. Today, they would be worth almost 30 US million. That's how important Pablo was for the United States government. On this side, this is Monaco building, the one that I'm going to show you, which is not there anymore because it was demolished. The cathedral, the prison. Also,
That's the prison that he built.
exactly. About this, the prison is not there. It was demolished. The only thing that they still have over there is one watching tower like this, but it's this one. The other ones were demolished, but this one is still up there in the mountain. This is Pablo's jail cell.
He wrote these?
Yes. I want you to see this thing because United States government, after Pablo escaping the cathedral, asked Colombian government for a proof that he was behind bars.
Oh,
Was
so
in
this is
prison.
inside?
So yeah, so but check it out. They sent to United States these pictures. Look at this. This is the security of the prison. We use this kind of gates for banks where you have like cows or horses. So this was a way of Pablo laughing at the United States government, and I'm sorry because I'm going to do something, but that's how Pablo wanted to tell the United States he didn't care. Fuck the United States government. Also, you see the Russian hats. On those years, the United States was having the Cold War against Russia. And Pablo has some friends from Russia, and one of them gave him as a present the Russian hats. So he took the opportunity to send that picture just by doing that, like showing the security in the prison where he was. We had an Israeli guy that was hired by Pablo to train the guys to make bombs and kill people. We had a big collection of classic cars and motorcycles. Guys, these pictures were taken in front of the White House. Pablo was already being looked for in the United States government, and
He went and took a picture.
he went into the White House with a fake passport and did a tour. When Ronald Reagan saw the picture, because he was the president at the moment, the fuck, the most wanted man on the planet is being in my house and no one noticed it. Because he wasn't afraid of the United
He was
States.
smart.
It's been said that is the last letter that was published by him. But remember when I told you a group appeared in Colombia called Los Pepes? Then Cartel of Medellin changed the name to Los Extraditables. The guys that were on the list to be extradited to the United States. So that's how they changed the name. I'm gonna be telling you about a lot of acronyms of names. Pepes is not a name, it's an acronym of people chased by Pablo Escobar in español. Personas perseguidas por Pablo Escobar. Pepes. Más. Eso es nuevo. Más. Muerte a secuestradores. It has been known that this is the biggest and the first paramilitary group that was formed in Colombia. What do you guys understand by paramilitary group?
Gang.
No. In our case, a paramilitary group is like a private army formed by rich people because the government and the army and the police department can't protect everybody. So they say, we are going to have our own army. But why that happened? Because when he was the series, this appears on the series. The sister of the Ochoa's brothers, Pablo's father, they were kidnapped by last M19, guerrilla group. So then they formed mass to try to get this lady free and Pablo's father free. Thus, Departamento Administrativo de Seguridad, some official group. This picture is famous because if you look at it, Pablo is making a pose of a James Bond movie. But the funny thing is that Pablo, when he got this motor wet bike, he told his workers to get that motorbike in the United States. So they went there and bought the motorbike. So when he asked them, hey, where did you get it? Pablo, where you say so? In the United States. But where? Pablo, at the store. No, I didn't say that. I want one used by the actor filming the movie. So he went back, went to Hollywood and bought another one, the one that they were used filming the James Bond movie. All what I'm saying is tales and stuff that people is telling about.
Yeah.
If they are 100% truth, I don't know.
So what I'm saying, no one is around now that was in the cartel with Pablo Escobar.
Oh, check it out. Fabio, the little one of the Ochoa brothers, was released from United States prison December 2nd last year. And was deported December 23rd. And Carlos Leder, the first Colombian that was extradited to the United States, is half Colombian, half German. After he finished his sentence to 2019, got deported to Germany because he said so. For a month ago, he came back to Colombia. And he's here, I don't know if he's here right now, but those two guys from the cartel that is still alive, Carlos, Fabio Ochoa, Juan David Ochoa, y Roberto Escobar.
He's still alive? Yeah.
From this thing, death, alive, death, alive, death, all the hitmen dead, and Carlos Leder. Guys, have you seen the movie with Tom Cruise, Made in America? That's the name of the movie. The pilot of Pablo Escobar. But then the name of the movie is Made in America. Tom Cruise represented this guy, Paris here.
Oh,
You need to watch that movie.
okay.
And this picture, this one, they showed on the movie. This is the pilot that was arrested by the CIA, and was with this picture is when the United States government asked for Pablo's extradition. Well, guys, about Pablo's death. Come here. This is the picture that I wanted to show you. So, the wall where you took the pictures, this roof is behind that wall. And he was actually on this house, the one that I showed you. This is the cop that said that killed Pablo when he saw him. Look at the kind of gun he had. But in this picture, look at how the body is lying down. Second, his brother always said that Pablo was carrying with him 2 guns. He had like a...
Yeah, he always have 2 guns.
You see one here, but the one with, because he was handwriting, is not, doesn't appear. Third, the blood is all in the hair. He doesn't have any shoots or holes in the chest or in the back, because there are pictures of Pablo being at the morgue without shirt. And if you look at this, it's just like he saw that he was surrounded, he took the gun and boom. If you see how the hand is lying down, because you catch it like this. If you're running, someone shoots at you from the back, how you go? Like, if we receive the impact from the front, you could be going like this, but not like that. So this is another proof of, it looks more like a suicide than a really someone killed him, right? When we go to the cemetery, we are going to see this lady who was the nanny, which is buried next to Pablo. And Pablo's mom, of course, Pablo's father, and his youngest brother. Those are the ones that have died from the family. Pablo had 7, or they were all together 7 between brothers and sisters. So 2 brothers died, Pablo, the youngest brother, Roberto, and the other guy is still alive, and the 3 ladies is still alive in Colombia, in Medellin. Remember when I was telling about the...
So, John say, with a cemetery for rich people. Yo, with a cemetery, I know, brother. So these are what? These... Oh,
Right
tombstone.
here, this is what we call it Osario.
Osari.
Osario. Osario is where you put the bones after they take you out from the grave.
Oh.
Or the ashes. So you see the names of the families?
Mm-hmm,
They have 3 bodies over there. But it might be just the ashes. Or, like I said, the bones.
Yeah.
Restaurant, right?
Alright, I'm good. Yeah, so as we were saying, I make a pee stop. So we are at the funeral,
Cemetery.
the cemetery of where Pablo Escobar is buried at. He's put on in a grave. So that is cemetery, you know. Bless everyone that is lying here,
Right, guys?
who we are walking
A
on.
little bit wet, so
Bless them. So that is cemetery. Yeah.
So we have some more people that used to be part of the cartel. So I'm gonna be showing you 4 graveyards.
Yeah, guys, place kind of wet. From we come up here, you know, far. We're gonna walk on a grave. So we finally at Pablo Escobar.
Can get a little bit closer.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh my God.
Okay. Guys, let me present you Pablo Escobar graveyard. But you need to be careful. God is standing on his nuts. He might grab you.
So this one is him. So these are family members.
Pablo will be right here. No. Luis Fernando is his brother.
Oh.
Remember I told you only 2 of them have died?
Yeah.
So Pablo, I want you to see or notice this. December 2nd, 1993. Because we are going to see that date 3 times.
Yeah.
Then we have Luis Fernando, his brother. Teresa is the nanny.
Oh.
His mom, Doña Armilda. His father, Don Abel. Gloria Angelica. Álvaro de Jesús Agudelo, the guy that was with him, the guy,
Oh.
bodyguard.
Yeah, the bodyguard.
December 2nd, 1993. December 2nd, 1993.
This guy was the bodyguard.
Juan Manuel is Pablo's uncle, his father's brother.
His father,
Doña Inés
mother.
is the owner of the house where Pablo died. The one that I showed you this morning. And now this afternoon.
Yeah.
She was the owner of that house.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're there. Pablo Escobar. Yeah, we're there, man. We're there in a Pablo Escobar gravesite.
Yeah.
We're actually part of the Hacienda Nápoles. The family brought them here just to have something to remember one of the biggest things he had, or he owned.
So you said this stone is what?
These stones were actually part of the face of the house of
We're-
Hacienda Nápoles.
Oh.
Nápoles farm. we come back, we can take pictures.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember when I show you his
December.
cousin Gustavo?
Yeah.
No Griselda. Gustavo. Right here. Pablo's cousin. But also you're going to see two Gustavos. And you're gonna see December 2nd, 1993.
Same date.
So I told you 3 days, 3 guys with the same date.
Yeah.
That's the other reason why he got depressed and he decided to kill himself.
Okay.
Because in the morning they killed his cousin Gustavito, Gustavo's son, Pablo's cousin. And also because of what I told you about the family being detained in Bogota, his brother Roberto being at the hospital because of the bomb letter. So those were the 3 big reasons that had Pablo going like depressed, and that's when he decided to
He
kill
was saying that
himself.
he's the one that caused it.
Jose Luis is actually Gustavo's brother, Pablo's cousin. Alexandra is Gustavo's daughter. The only one that didn't die because of the drug dealing. She died like 3 years ago, 4 now, and she died because she had cancer. So she's the only one that
Didn't die
had
because
nothing
of
to do with the violence and the problems that they had because of being drug dealers.
Oh, there is messy, man. Oh, let me get a view of this. Yeah, guys, so there is cemetery right on the roadside. Yeah, wanna take a view. Take a good look. Colombia. Yeah, guys, we're in Colombia, get some good breeze and stuff. You know. Yeah, man. Hope you enjoy the video and enjoy what Jana say. You see me? All right, make we move on.
It's called Sabaneta. After the mountain on the back, that's Envigado. The cathedral where he built his prison is on the mountain
that
on
mountain
the back.
that we are looking at,
On the back.
back of it. So that's where he built his prison, back of the mountain.
So from the cathedral or from the prison, you look at the valley and you look the city of Medellin and you look straight at the airport.
It's a real big cemetery though. It's big.
Goes all the way back and started there.
Yeah, that's what I see.
We have 3 cemeteries like this. What do I mean like this?
Mhm.
Where you bury the people on the ground. Then we have the other cemeteries where you have walls with holes in them. And we have more than that.
So they put their body under the ground.
Yes.
So no one bury and no one, right?
But that's why you saw on those plates over there 2 names, because what they do is put one body, one plate, and then another body. So they can put 2 bodies on this cycle ground.
In Jamaica, you don't put bodies on bodies. They use concrete.
And because of the weather, they give the body if you want to take it, because at the beginning, like I said, this is for rich people, the cemetery of the rich. So people could buy the lot, the land. So that's why they're there, because they bought the land so they could stay there forever or until they need it. Let's say they want to take Pablo's body out because they want to bury somebody else. They can take the bones and put it on those that you see over there. That's why we call them osarios, because bone in Espanol is hueso and osario comes from hueso.
So where we stand right now, we were standing on Pablo Escobar, right?
These guys are Griselda's Blanco sons.
Oh, so it's 2 bodies right
So
here.
you had 3 kids, 2 of them died, of course.
Yeah.
And then the little one The youngest one is the only one that is still alive. He
Yeah.
lives in the United States. So when they filmed Griselda, the series on Netflix, they actually did it in 2019.
Yeah.
But because this guy sued and he was fighting with Netflix about the rights of the
Movie.
they just released the movie, the series last year on, it's gonna be it was a year because it was done on January of 2024.
Yeah. So he want to get money out of it. His son. That he can live off of it. Maybe his mom did not die and leave anything for him out of the jug money.
I'm gonna tell you something about that.
Very big.
Have Griselda Blanco de Trujillo, known as
Grizel
The Black Widow
Slesta
and also
Blanco.
the Queen of Cocaine.
She's the queen of cocaine.
And the Black Widow. Do you guys know what a Black Widow is?
No.
You don't? What about you? You don't?
No.
It's a spider.
Mm-hmm.
It's a spider that kills the male after they copulate. That's why she's known as the Black Widow, because it's been said that she killed 4 husbands.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember that story. Yeah.
So she's in this grave now, or they move her body?
Oh no, she's here.
He's still here.
And
Hi. Good day. Take care.
The Queen of Cocaine is because she was actually the lady and the most powerful drug dealer in the south of the United States in the 70s and at the beginning of the 80s. So
She worked with Pablo?
there is on Netflix a series called La Reina del Sur, the Queen of the South. It was
Queen
done
of
in
the South.
Mexico.
Yeah.
It's her history. It was done in Mexico, but it's
Oh.
actually her history.
Oh.
That's why it's the Queen of the South.
So the Queen of the South movie, the female that act the movie,
Teresa.
Teresa,
It's,
acted for she.
For
it's
her.
actually her history.
Oh.
Okay. That's my
But
favorite movie.
why she became known as the Queen of Cocaine? Because she was very extravagant. She's Colombian. She was born in Cartagena, but she ended up living
Yes, that's where the
here
movie.
in Medellin. When she was a kid, they moved to Medellin. It's been said that her first killing was done when she was only 13. I'm gonna tell you there so these guys can.
I'm saying. What I'm saying now, John. The when they move the body, do they have a specific time of night or time of day that they move the body?
They don't during the day. They actually do like a programming or a schedule to do that because they have to do it with the priest. Because sometimes when they do take the bodies, they celebrate the mass. They also do like a religious celebration.
So
they have to actually do something on a schedule to do it.
because
It's
I hear
not-
that like if you're moving a body out of a grave, you have to do it midnight or something like that.
No. That's when people is talking about doing witchcraft and
Witchcraft.
stuff like that. But legally, like you cannot do it like that. You do it during the day, and you need to ask for permission to do it. And it's not that just you come here and take the body and that's it. No. It's not like that.
Okay.
And we have here another guy, Mario de Jesus Galeano. So if you've seen the series, you saw Narcos. I don't know if they showed it in the Colombian one. They did. Pablo Escobar, while he was at the prison, he killed a lot of people there. But the most important ones were 2 colleagues, 2 guys that were working with him, and he killed them there. This is one of them, Mario de Jesus. They were cousins. And actually, because the death of these guys is when another group was formed, the Pepes. Remember when I told you that?
Yeah.
Pepes? The sister of this guy was the one that actually told the United States government that Pablo wasn't at any jail, that he kept doing his business and he was killing people.
I was just about to ask, what did he do? That's why you killed
Then
him.
that's when the Castaños brothers, the guys that founded the big paramilitary groups in Colombia, Autodefensas Unidas de Colombia, Cartel of Cali, United States government and Colombian government formed the group called Pepes, people chased by Escobar. So all of them got together to chase and kill Pablo Escobar. So the death of these guys was actually the beginning of that big group. So this is kind of something important about that history and of what happened. Looking at that car over there is because if you want to meet someone from the Cartel of Medellin, is the guy that usually is here. He was a hitman, bodyguard, driver. The guy was the one that went home to rest, and Limon, the guy that's buried next to Pablo, took his place.
Oh, so he was the bodyguard, and then
They took turns, right?
Oh.
Because it was some guys working with Pablo, right?
So you were looking
So
if
that's
he's
the
over
guy
there.
If
so
he's,
if he was
if he's there,
you would have died.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
He always says that, like, it wasn't my time.
Right.
2 days before, it was me, the one that has to be doing that.
Right.
Go ahead now.
I'm gonna make your exam, guys, and see how well you receive the information. Okay?
Yeah.
So, do you know why Pablo Escobar, Gustavo Gaviria, and Griselda Blanco are here?
They buy the land. They buy the land.
I don't know.
Because this is a cemetery and they're dead.
Oh, please, John.
But you told me you said before. You said no, but you said you yes, but you said before that they Pablo Escobar they buy the.
Oh no, that's true. But
So that's what that. So when you say if you're gonna see if I remember.
this was supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, I know. I know it's a joke. I know. You catch us. You catch us. You really catch us. Yo. You catch us good. People see how train look there. See train there, train. That move. That look like an alien.
Made a pact with the devil.
Oh.
And we don't know what else. But one of the things is that if he could get the money to do the mall, to build the mall, he was going to make the devil a monument, a statue. The one that you see over there.
Yeah.
Right now, this is the second biggest mall in Medellin. Look how big it is. This is the old part,
Yeah.
and on the other side,
Is the new part?
that's the new part. On this side, this is an outlet. All the stores here,
Yeah.
they have bargains and good prices. And the new part is, of course, a mall. I just want you to see,
Yeah.
want you guys to see that.
Yeah.
This thing is.
It was demolished, the building, 2019. So it's recent.
Yeah.
And then they ask in the city what people want to have here, just to replace the building. So a lot of people say, like, why don't you build apartments for helping the victims of the violence? But like I said, this is a rich neighborhood, so they actually didn't agree to build that. So finally they came out with the idea of doing like a park, memorial park.
Yeah.
It's divided in 5 parts. First one, you see those stones on that wall and on the other side?
Yeah.
Those are actually the remains of the old building. It's called Muro de Escombros. Then we have this side, on the other side, on the back, and on the other side. So I'm gonna show you all that.
Okay.
Colombia is a dog country like US. Yeah, dog.
It's all the bombs that were put in the war between Pablo Escobar, Cartel of Cali, and the government. So let's start talking about 1984, the first big thing when Pablo Escobar was kicked out from the Congress. First thing he did was to put a bomb at the United States Embassy in Bogota. 84, November 26th. Then we have 85, when Pablo Escobar paid a guerrilla group called M19 to take over the Palace of Justice in Bogota and steal all the evidence that they were holding against Pablo. But what the problem was that how the government took over the control of the building. So toma and retoma of the Palace of Justice in Bogota. Then 1988, first bomb that was put here in Medellin was put here at this building. January 13, 1988, Monaco building, Barrio Santa Maria de los Ángeles.
So there's it's bones in these.
No, this is just to represent.
Just the history.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just to tell the dates of the bombing.
Yeah.
Then this is 88, but then you're going to see days with 5 or 6 bombs. April 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. On one day,
Yeah.
25th, 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 one day, 6 bombs. Also, you're going to see this, Drogas La Rebaja, which was a chain of pharmacies owned by the family of the guys from the Cartel of Cali, the Rodriguez Orejuela family. Pablo used to bomb bombs to these pharmacies because he said that in that business is how they used to launder the money. La rebaja, la rebaja, la rebaja, la rebaja, la rebaja, la rebaja.
That's the family.
Just pharmacies.
Oh, the family.
89, the worst year. Starts here and go all the way up. So you help yourself, start counting bombs.
So for this is 89, everything you saw in 89. I go way up. 89, 89. 89, 89. Be a bomb. Bomb a drop so boy. Be a bomb.
The biggest ones that I don't mention in like documentaries, series and everything are 3. This one, I wanted to destroy the newspaper, the biggest newspaper of Colombia, El Espectador in Bogota. He had already killed the director of the newspaper in 1986, but then he wanted to destroy the whole newspaper in 1989. This is one. All that is 1 year.
1 year. That's a lot of bombs.
He put a bomb on an airplane full of people. 117 people died on this bomb.
See?
Why? He wanted to kill the guy. Remember when I showed you over there with Carlos Galan, the guy that was running for presidency? After he killed that guy, Paulo wanted to kill the guy that replaced Galan, Gaviria, Cesar Gaviria Trujillo, which later became the president of Colombia. But what happened in this airplane is that they wanted to attack the guy, but he never made it to that flight. So he didn't board
You
that
didn't board the
plane.
flight, so they just kill
But
people in
there's
vain.
exactly. It became a
But the
big
boss
issue,
inside.
big news, because on that plane there were 3 guys from the United States.
Oh.
That's what made the thing
So,
like going.
so did he know that the bomb was
Other-
for him? He found out?
Who? The guy that was supposed to be on the plane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm friends with him.
And the last one is this one. The DAS was a big entity from the government which is dedicated to security. Compared to United States would be the FBI. So that's the DAS. He wanted to kill the director. He tried to kill him like 4 times. This one was the last one. He couldn't do it. And the thing is that it was a building just like that in Bogota. The director was in the back of the building, so when the bomb exploded, just look at the building and just think about like raising the face of the building. The building didn't fall down, but it was a big tragedy because almost 100 people got killed
Yeah.
and almost 800 people got injured because of the blast of the bomb.
Yeah.
So all that is 89 till here, 90, 91, 92, 93. So all this is about in the memory
Of what
the
happened,
bombing.
bomb, bear bomb.
The bombs.
A bomber
The
drops.
bomb.
Most of them here in Medellin, but also Bogota, Cali, Cartagena.
So all these bombs are from Pablo?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
But like I said before,
So what?
Cartel of Cali is involved because they attack Pablo also back, and also the government, Colombian government is involved in some of this because what they wanted to do was to blame anything or everything on Pablo.
Pablo. Yeah. So Pablo and the gorilla used to work together? Gorillas.
At some point, when he formed the mass, then he was working with them. Guys, that one over there is another monument in honor of the.
So guys, me I tell them say me change $300 I can be here so $300 US and 1 million dollar. So guys, this is $1 million.
90.
So guys, this is $1 million. Pesos, 1 million peso. Yeah. Yeah guys, so we stopped to go get KFC. We are now downstairs car park. Showing you this phone all the dead there, come on. Yeah. And then we can hold a beer tonight. Yeah. So we can get, as me I tell you, a KFC you want in a one. Place not too bad. Place not too bad, dog.
That is KFC. But this is the competition. Frisbee is a Colombian brand. They also sell chicken. And many other things. Like it's basically about chicken.
Yeah, they say like chicken burgers and all of that.
Exactly.
So it's a competition against KFC and Frisbee.
It's always about
There's a lot of food place here, man.
look at the place.
So we are gonna try Colombia KFC and let you guys know how it tastes. So tune in for that. You see me? Wanna just tune in for that. try out the KFC right now. I make you know it tastes, so just tune in for that, isn't me? Outside. Room. Yeah, what to order? What to order, guys? What to order? So you said that is a how much?
For yourself? Order something for yourself?
You never order nothing for you?
I paid up for the
Oh.
sandwich.
Yeah. Let's try the KFC right now. That is it. Yeah, carry up the one so you can get your breakfast. Room. So let us try the KFC. Nice, but chips nice too. Guys, I don't know what this Danny is saying. Oh, banana split, he say.
Banana split, not spit.
Banana split.
Yeah.
The banana them split for you.
Yeah.
So try me see the.
Let me try that one. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Try that one. Want to try?
No?
My belly must run tonight.
Come try.
Yeah.
Oh, clap, my boy. Yes, my boy. Yes, my boy. Go on with that style. Yes, my boy. Yes. In it. Dung in it. Dung in it, my boy. Spanish Mega Marco. If I pronounce it right. Yeah, so I want to get some cranberry. Cranberry for chase rum. Okay, dog, in a big. So yes guys, you made it to the end of this video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. Like up the video, like up the video. Comment. Share the video to your friend. Tell a friend, say yo, Yellow Moon got Colombia. A madness over there. Pablo Escobar. Oh, I'm telling you man, like up the thing man. Share up the thing man, I'm out.